So, the laborious task of making Dalek hemispheres. So, basically, all I need to do is get a dome and glue it on a CD, like that, with some glue gun. But that's going to fall off because glue gun needs abrasive edges to stick to, and basically, to make a whole bunch of these, particularly if I need to make 60 of them, is a real chore, and I hate doing repetitious work. So I built a few tools just to help me not go insane doing this process. So what I did was I got some sandpaper and I glued it onto this CD holder, basically. The idea is just to basically key the surfaces. So what you've got is one side to sand the discs, and I've basically on the other side I've put sandpaper like so to do the domes, so I can key the domes like that, hopefully, just by turning the disc, turning the dome. And what it does is it gives me a key surface. So I don't know if you can see that, but now I've got a key all the way around the disc of the rim of the dome. So that's taken a few seconds, and then with the CD, I need to flip this device and put that on there and do the same kind of idea. So basically, to get that sanded down as well, if you see what I mean. So that way I can just, knock out a whole bunch of these flanged hemispheres in little to no time, and do that. So that's basically the sort of thing I've been doing. So it's just handy to have tools to do all this, so that you're not spending forever holding sandpaper in awkward ways, because it does, doing this kind of motion with sandpaper, particularly when you're trying to sand something like this, and you're doing 60 of them, it was killing my hands. It's just easier to have little rudimentary tools like this sandy device that I've made. So that's basically what this contraption is. I should give it a name of some sort of like Dalek hemisphere flangey maker thing. But yeah, so now it's just a question of, now I've got a keyed surface. Just do a bit more. I can sand, now it's sanded, I can basically stick my dome onto it. So stick a bit of glue gun on it, and hopefully it'll stick. So like so. So it's real Blue Peter stuff that I'm doing on this kind of thing. Yeah, and then just run a bit along it like that. That sort of thing. And that's it, basically. So fortunately, I've got quite thick skin on my fingers from years of working with glue and sandpaper and actually playing guitar. So yeah, if you're doing this kind of stuff, you don't really want to get glue gun on your fingers, because it will literally give you blisters and burn you. But anyway, that's the sort of thing I've done just using this tool, and that really helps, and hopefully that will make this disc a little bit more sturdy, and the flange itself stay on the hemisphere, and thus yeah, it will just give it a bit of longevity, because glue gun is notoriously prone to just coming off stuff, and I think a lot of that's to do with keying, but keying surfaces with sandpaper. So I think if I've sanded it enough using my process, it will hopefully yeah, just basically stay on the disc. The dome will stick to the disc and stay on there for a few years, hopefully. Yeah, so that's basically what this talk is about. So, yep, spinny, disky, sandy contraption. If you can think of a name for this device, send your answers in on a stamped, addressed postcard or whatever.